So let's suppose your daughter comes back from a date. You ask her the following date, "Hey, how did it go with David last night?" "Oh, it's wonderful. We went out for a movie, then for dinner. We came back home. He raped me and I went to bed." "Wait, he raped you?" "That was just 5 minutes. It was mostly a great evening." Folks, Fernando doing another video for the Modern Survivalists, and that's the kind of tricks, that's the kind of BS the left uses in the mainstream media that is supporting them. There's nothing peaceful about a riot. There's nothing peaceful about looting, burning, attacking police. This is what's happening on the streets, and this is not a mostly peaceful protest. If you are attacking cops, if you're throwing bricks, stones, bottles, if you're attacking them with incendiary devices, explosive, they're using shields, they're using batons, they're fighting the cops. There's nothing peaceful about these riots. The way they arson and burn everything couldn't be any further from the truth. And they know it. But they are using these tricks, this idea of, yeah, we're mostly peaceful protesting unless we're actually attacking and trying to kill a cop. There's dozens of officers that have been injured, stores looted all over the place. You see these lasers. Those lasers are very powerful and they're intended to blind police officers permanently. The kind of lasers being used that you sometimes see flashing over the faces of officers, those are so powerful they could easily blind a person for the rest of his life. So cops are being actively attacked, and you have to learn how to tell the difference. You have to understand these tricks that the left use so as to trick you into believing that these are just innocent, poor idealists being attacked by evil federal officers. Check what this lady has to say.
Say her name! Breonna Taylor! Say her name! Breonna Taylor!
People initially came out to protest systemic racism and police violence, but say the federal response has raised the stakes.
My friends got tear gassed time and time again, and tear gas is internationally banned in war, and they're using it on our streets, on our young people.
Tear gas is internationally banned from war? No, lady, tear gas is used every single day throughout the world in riots, in this kind of madness that you're bringing to the streets. Notice how they're now using those yellow t-shirts, moms. Again, more tricks from the left. It's a band of moms. It's not a bunch of commies. It's not a bunch of anarchists that are trying to bring down the system. It's not a bunch of Marxist communists, which is what they really are, which are trying to disrupt the system that ensures peace, freedom, and prosperity for an entire nation. No. They're just poor old little moms that are just trying to destroy a city, and they're being attacked by evil federal officers brought by Trump with tear gas that is even banned in war. That is complete BS. That's simply not true. Actually, you can go to many countries that are very much far left, and they will throw tear gas at you all day long. I mean, in Spain, if you don't move out of their way when the police is clearing a riot, you will get hit over the head with a very large stick, and no one will even blink, because it's completely understood that once police is clearing a riot, you have to get out of the way. There's no discussion, there's no talking, there's no debating with officers doing the job. You just get out of the way, because that's their job. That's a job law enforcement is supposed to do when they have to stop a riot from getting worse and people getting hit, attacked, hurt, buildings destroyed. That's either public property or private property from citizens that don't have to put up with any of that. Why should you lose your investment? Why should you lose your business because these animals choose to torch a city? It's just not right. And that's what the police is there to do. The police is there to stop this from happening, from going on. And they go well prepared. For example, they take these, well, some of them go a bit better prepared than others. The mask, if you're going to be going into this kind of thing, you definitely want to have a full face mask. But he has the right filters that are going to be filtering the tear gas. They go prepared for war. What that lady said, that's what they have in mind. They know they're going to be going against the police. They know they're going to be getting tear gas. That's why he's wearing gas filters. This is not coronavirus filters. These are not P3, P2 filters or N99 and 100 filters, which is what you're supposed to use if you're going to be wearing something such to be protected from coronavirus. These are gas filters. These are filters to stop tear gas. Obviously, the person is not all that smart, because if you're going to be bothering this much, then wear a full face mask, which is going to be protecting your eyes as well, because your eyes are exposed to the tear gas and definitely are going to be affected by it. Not very smart, but man, what can you expect from the left? Just explaining this. Yes, it's about Black Lives Matter. You don't see a single black face, but of course they are idealists fighting for the poor black people. Of course they fight for certain black people, because the day before yesterday, a black Trump supporter got killed, got murdered, and no one is even mentioning that poor guy. I mean, apparently you have to point out that that person is black. It shouldn't really matter if someone gets killed, especially if someone gets killed because of his political views. That's horrible enough. But it was so the case that this one happened to be a black Trump supporter. He got murdered. No one bat an eye, because of course he was from the wrong side. And no matter his skin color, if you're not with him, with this bunch of white idealist commies, then you're in the wrong band and your life does not matter. So it's about protecting the children as well. It's about protecting the children. It's about police violence. It's about Black Lives Matter. Although you don't see a black person in any of this. Going back, black, white. Everyone there is white, and they're fighting the cops. They're fighting, well, not even the cops now, because the Democrat politician in charge is making sure cops are not doing their job, and they have to send federal agents so as to, of course, protect federal buildings. That's what they're doing there. It's not police brutality or any of this nonsense. But guys, it's important to know what's really happening. It's important to know all their little tricks. You know, wearing instead of wearing all black, putting a yellow T-shirt and having "mom" written across it does not change what you're doing. If you're attacking police, then that's what you are. You're not an idealist mom worried about her children. I mean, I love how it covers basically everything. It's about the children, it's about moms, it's about police brutality, and of course it's about Black Lives Matter, even though you don't see many black people there all that worried about. Yes, you do see them worried when their communities get destroyed and they approach these white people and tell them, dude, you're really not helping black people out. You're destroying our community. Please get the hell out of here. But of course, that's really not what this is about, as we all know. Folks, enjoy the video. Remember, this Saturday, probably going to be talking again with Matt Bracken, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, you have our books available in Amazon if you want to check those out and spread the message, which is always a good idea. See you on our next video. Take care.